guys. But this one right here, we didn't got Young Smokes front page. You got just the official video, but you got what front page and Young Smokes with the smokes, the Young Smokes, and just the front page. You got the main front page and him having his whole front page, especially with him even being the front page, because he's Young Smoke, so with the whole thing and everything else, and just his front page and his main thing. But just the way this goes and everything else, like he probably this one got a main proper opportunity one coming into it, but this one right here and everything else, just with the front page and just with Young Smokes and just with this one coming into it, and mainly the main austerities, with the pages in the front.
For entertainment purposes only. This one's horrible. You ain't gotta listen to this one. If you got kids around, turn it off. I got locked with a gauge that put me on front page. No comment and I got nothing else to say. Yes, I know this ain't my first gun charge. I was so broke, still trying to go hard. Fuck's sake, this is my 20th gun raid. Still gonna tan him like he trying to sunbathe. If one of them pussies ever try to take my life, I'll leave 50 G's behind, take it and ride. These dudes bought guns saying Smokes is crazy. Their block got peppered, next day they blame me. Type of birds I got, ain't for joy or for sorrow. Crash a whip today and buy another one tomorrow. How can I snitch? Never had no coldies. Bury me before I talk to police. 5 years later, my face known to the catties. Bitch, I spent your boyfriend's net worth on mashes. Tell my YGs, keep it real. End or pink or do not squeal. They know I bust mine still, and I don't care how bitches feel. My bro A said, yo, this ain't the right time. Looked at both the rollies like this the right time. She must think I'm stupid saying I'm her only man. You a broke bad bitch, go make a noni fans. Wrist heavy, ring shining, the chain glows.
The whole thing, and he said it ain't his time, this and that, with the wrist rolling and the wrist shining and everything else, and just with the whole thing, and then like him just having this whole thing coming into it, and him even being with the him even being with the lyrics and the whole thing, that makes it a real countable, a real countable and everything else, because the way it's just it's loosening, defying itself. It has a benefit crossed it, with the whole thing, and him having his lyrics and him having his whole basic and him having his criticism and everything else. He got a crazy thing, like he said, the right time, the right role. It's just his boy told him it wasn't the right time, so he didn't, like they say, you gotta push a little bit of stuff, back, just because it ain't the particular moment.
Slide up with K&K in this Range Rover. Shot bricks and backstraps on main roads. That's why NCA watch me in plain clothes. When the party but we locked up the club the week before. Now the bouncers on the main roads. That's why NCA watch me in plain clothes. When the party but we locked up the club the week before. Now the bouncers on the door don't wanna let man in no more. She wanna see me like before. Girl, take off them heels, cause this ain't no form. Come compare me to these rappers and take my chain. Last dude got a Henny bottle straight to his face. I'm with Barcy, he'll smack one off your head too. Punch man, he'll go sleep like his bedroom. Tricks crazy, took her to eating gauchos. Now she wanna be my wifey, gotta tell her hell no. Got weight, I need workers, not a PT. They're spraying at the walls, they must do graffiti. Give you 7 days work, but I need half cash. I'm strapped in this whip, this ain't for a workers, not a PT. They're spraying at the walls, they must do graffiti. Give you 7 days work, but I need half cash. I'm strapped in this whip, this ain't for a car crash. This chocolate on me, no flake or Ferrero. We shoot, we don't wrestle like Eddie Guerrero. We don't Instagram beef, bro, you must be silly. Only time I argue about grams is with my knee. I don't understand why they won't cap for Snapchat. So like Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, and I don't know why they be capping for the snap. Hey, like they say, with the whole just cap, and they put that whole like logo of it, and just with that whole thing. But he said, I don't get why these guys be arguing. The only thing I argue is with my cat. Hey, with his cat and the whole thing like coming around, and just the main thing coming into it, like he just got it, like he just like loasting around it, like he just got that thing verbally, with the whole thing and everything else. Like he said, the only thing he's in garbings with is his cat. and everything else, and just with the main things coming into it and everything else, like just with this whole thing and just the whole paradox and everything else you see, it's just it's a tight history, like tight history. And in that video they showed, that was, I'm not assuming that was him or not, because they had the whole thing, but he was saying something about how they did something and this and that, but the way it's just roasted.
Bro, we don't Instagram beef, bro, you must be silly. Only time I argue about grams is with my knee. I don't understand why they won't cap for Snapchat. Last time my dog seen him, he got shot in his back. How dare they say they run to me and we got beef? I go their block just so I can dine in and eat. Snitching on me, saying life's in jeopardy. Try fuck him in Oakwood, he read voluntary. Hit a lick that the money's in the bag, scrunched up. Never brandished the strap, he just got punched up. Say you charge 36, while I charge 38. Cause my white ain't mixed like the KKK. Man, they all know that I'm too real, and I can't leave this chrome alone. Hope my bro gets his appeal. Free my dogs, man, they soon home. I grip and press mine anyway, bro. Talking from experience, not from no movies, and definitely not a fucking rap cap. Free the gang.
Hey, shoot, hey, he didn't told you guys the whole thing. He said definitely not no rap cap. So everything he was putting on, he was giving us a definition of just some type of paper, some type of dictionary book, and giving us the whole confirmation, us letting us know what's going on. Like he said, that's why they said front page, because he's giving us all that confirmation of a scale. Like he had it written down on it's like some dictionary thing, and he's just a dictionary basically. So he was really toasting that, coming in with it, like he said, everything else. But if you guys didn't like this though, most definitely check it out for you guys self, like and everything else. But with this whole thing and just this pagey and this fronty